keep your family safe.
That's what we mean when we say 41 NBC is clear, accurate, to the point.
Now, your no-wait 41 NBC AccuWeather forecast.
Good morning, Middle Georgia, and happy hump day to you. I'm meteorologist Aaron Lowry. We've got scattered cirrus clouds over Macon, a little more sun than earlier now. 41 Sky Views brought to you by the Piedmont Macon Medical Center. 75 degrees. 5-mile-per-hour wind right now out of the south-southeast, partly cloudy for those overhead conditions. 66 in Vienna's probably a bit of a lag. Most of us are in the mid-upper 70s. Dublin and Eastman at 79. The warm spots right now. As for the wind, a little more than earlier, but still not that breezy. We'll talk more about it later in the show.
This is 41 Today on 41 NBC.
Good morning to you and welcome to 41 Today. I'm Shelby Coates. We start in Jones County this morning where deputies arrested a man wanted by U.S. Marshals. According to the Jones County Sheriff's Office, Chad Lowry took off running Tuesday afternoon when deputies tried to serve him a search warrant. He was wanted for violating his probation. Now, deputies say that Lowry sped off and then jumped from a moving vehicle and ran away. Deputies later found him near Fortville and Milledgeville Road. Houston County honored its sheriff last night for 50 years of service. Now, Sheriff Colin Talton began his first term as sheriff back on January 1st of 1973. He was honored for upholding values of integrity, honor, courage, and dedication to the community. The Houston County Sheriff reflected on the honor and what he thinks is the most important part of the job.
My people in Houston County, I love and I always appreciate them. Try to treat them like I'd like to be treated myself.
Now, this sheriff is also being recognized as the longest serving sheriff in the country. In more local news now, Tuesday was National Voter Registration Day, a day where eligible citizens are encouraged to register to vote. 41 NBC's Andrew Willis found out what you need to do to register to vote in Macon-Bibb County.
I'm at the Macon Mall, where the Macon-Bibb County Board of Elections is helping people register to vote and check their registration status for National Voter Registration Day. Tandrika Jordan is the Chief Deputy Registrar for the Macon-Bibb County Board of Elections. She says the goal of National Voter Registration Day is to get U.S. citizens engaged in the voting process.
It's a civic duty. Your vote is your voice. You're able to change your surroundings within your community as well as the world using your vote.
Earlier this year, nearly 200,000 Georgia voters were marked as inactive on the state's voter rolls. That's why Jordan says it's important for voters to stay up to date on their registration status.
I've seen a lot of people come in and think that they're not registered, but they are.
Jordan says the Board of Elections also hosted election drives at local high schools leading up to National Voter Registration Day. She says Georgia teens can pre-register to vote at age 17 and a half and be eligible to vote if they turn 18 30 days before an election.
It's important as they're the new generation, the next generation, for them to be educated as well as having the knowledge of voting.
Any U.S. citizen can register to vote as long as they have a state-issued ID or driver's license and know the last 4 digits of their social security number. Jordan hopes more people will register to vote in the 2024 presidential election. Now, Jordan tells me residents can register to vote anytime at the Macon-Bibb County Board of Elections from Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. In Macon, Andrew Willis, 41 NBC News.
And you can also go online to register, check your registration status, find your polling place, or request an absentee ballot. And you can find those links on our website, 41NBC.com. Also in Macon, the fire department, planning and zoning, and other organizations are sharing details about the permit process. They took part in a Lunch and Learn Tuesday to help contractors, architects, or anyone who wants to know more about the permit process. Fire Chief Shane Edwards called the event more of a meet and greet.
An opportunity to get a name with a face
because we see them on emails, we see them on permits, but they just never really had the opportunity to be in one room, in one setting, and put it out there and say, well, this is who each person is.
Chief Edwards says if you missed yesterday's lunch, another one will be scheduled soon. Still to come on 41 Today, DoorDash and Aldi are working together to offer safe alcohol delivery. We have details on that partnership and more next in the Tech Report.
There's a little more cloud cover out there today. Does that mean our rain chances are starting to climb as well? Well, I'll explain what you can expect on the other side of the break.
Inside Edition, weekdays at 4:30 on 41 NBC.
Hi everyone watching at home. We're here to remind you that if you or someone you know were injured in an accident that was not your fault, listen up. We have live agents available right now to answer your questions and tell you how much your case is potentially worth. Hi, I'm Gina Bellich, here with spokesman and TV personality Tom Mustin with us in the Help Center. So Tom, phones are really busy over there. Tell us what kind of calls you're seeing.
Well, Gina, first off, thank you for having me here in the call center with you. We always enjoy talking to the viewers and getting folks the compensation that they deserve. You know, we're seeing calls about all kinds of accidents, but the most common by far has been car accidents. So if you or someone you know were injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You'll speak with a live person. They'll answer any questions you have and tell you if you have a case and how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. All right, folks at home, you heard it. Take advantage of this opportunity and call now.
I'm Forrest Johnson. Here at Forrest B. Johnson and Associates, we believe that our children are our future.
3 cheers for Mr. Johnson.
This is why we financially invest in the communities we serve by providing scholarships for academic excellence. Help us continue our efforts. If you've been involved in an automobile accident or have a personal injury claim, call us immediately.
Forrest B. Johnson and Associates, 478-257-6268. And make it.
I'm Mike Costello of the Mike Costello Law Firm. If you've been injured or in a car wreck, our consultation is free. And nobody is faster at getting you what you deserve. To get your case started, do yourself a favor and visit us at MikeCostelloLawFirm.com. 24/7, nights and weekends, 365 days a year, and we only collect if you get paid.
You to do yourself a favor, and I hope that you learn. Been in the wreck, call a Mike Costello Law Firm.
Stay tuned to get 2 rolls of alien tape free. You wouldn't stick your mother-in-law on the wall, but you could with alien tape. It just sticks. Just peel and stick to make anything stay in place quick. Brick, pavers, marble, tile, plastic, even leather. Nothing works better than alien tape. You wouldn't stick your fishbowl on a moving car, but you could with alien tape. The secret is nano-stick technology that grabs and locks on to secure one side of the surface to the other. Alien tape secures in seconds, then twist, pull, and rinse to reuse. Call or go online to get your first roll of alien tape for just $19.99, plus shipping and processing. But to make this deal really stick, we'll give you 2 more rolls absolutely free. You get 3 rolls of alien tape for one low price. Order now.
To order, call 1-800-284-9436 or go to tryalientape.com. So call 1-800-284-9436 or order online at tryalientape.com.
Thanks for staying with us and welcome back this morning. DoorDash and Aldi expand their partnership to offer safe alcohol delivery. And Google rolls out a major expansion of its Bard AI chatbot. Jane King is at the NASDAQ market site with those stories and more in today's Tech Report.
Google announced a series of updates to Bard, its AI chatbot, that will give it access to Google's full suite of tools, including YouTube, Google Drive, Google Flights, and others, to assist users in more tasks. So users will be able, for example, to ask Bard to plan an upcoming trip, complete with real flight options. Or a user could ask for a tool to summarize meeting notes in Google Drive. Well, Deloitte says holiday e-commerce sales will grow this season by 10 to 13%. However, Deloitte's holiday e-commerce sales forecast also reflects a decreasing pool of pandemic-era savings, and that plus inflation will weigh on retail sales. Rocket Lab stock dropped after a first satellite launch failure in more than 2 years. Rocket Lab said it had begun working with the FAA on investigating the root cause of the issue, which appeared to happen around the time the rocket's first and second stages separated. And DoorDash has expanded its alcohol delivery partnership with Aldi to 1,200 stores in 21 states. DoorDash and Aldi have worked together since earlier this year and said their latest effort will offer safe, age-verified alcohol delivery to 80% of DoorDash customers. From the NASDAQ market site, I'm Jane King with your Tech Report.
Now, your 41 NBC AccuWeather forecast, presented by Volume Chevrolet.
Well, 41 Skyview in Dublin is brought to you by Clover Health. It is lovely outside, some wispy clouds overhead. Not too bad. Not as cloudy as expected, but again, some areas are going to see more clouds than others right now. 81 degrees, 5 miles per hour for that wind out of the east, dew point at 59. So the humidity nice and low, 48%. And you can see it's kind of scattered about. Some areas seeing a little more sun than others. We're not seeing any rain right now. And I mean, our rain odds are going to remain on the back burner as we continue throughout this week. So that's some good news. Don't have to really worry about that too much. That doesn't mean there won't be any chance for rain, but they're going to be very, very slim. You do see a little bit of a mess off to the west. We probably don't need to worry about that. Really, what's going to end up happening is a tropical system attempts to form off to the east, and a couple of showers from that may affect us overnight tonight or tomorrow, and that's probably going to be it. So comfort index, we are still a little bit getting into the warm and dry quadrant, but not as much as the past couple of days. The wind shifted to the southeast yesterday, and that has allowed a little bit of moisture to come back. And so now you're seeing more of this pattern in the humid quadrant, and more importantly, warmer conditions, especially through the overnight hours, which we'll touch on in just a little bit. Here are today's highs and heat indexes. We're really not seeing a difference again between the actual temperature and what it feels like. You know, a couple of spots there's like a degree, maybe 2 degrees of difference, and that's possible. But the big thing today is there is overall more cloud cover than what we've seen so far. That kind of can help to take the edge off. And then of course we're seeing some increased wind as well. And make sure to wear sunscreen and spend time outdoors today. The UV index at 7.3. The added cloud cover may not, you know, it might make it feel like it's not as hot out there, but you're still going to be able to burn. The UV rays getting through. 20 to 25 minutes of exposure without protection could lead to some burning. So we're going to have to deal with a lot of this cloud cover the next couple of days. That means today, overnight tonight, and at least into tomorrow. The winds a little bit on the breezy side today. They kind of back off a bit tonight, but I expect it to be a pretty cloudy night out there with a couple of chances for some showers, especially the eastern counties approaching tomorrow morning. Now, most of us are probably not going to have to deal with much rain, and you know, any showers that we do see will be very light. I expect tomorrow to be pretty cloudy out there, some off and on showers possible throughout the day, and it will likely be the windiest day that we deal with this week. Gusts could be up to 25 miles per hour. Once again, to Friday though, I expect more sun to take back over. Tonight's low is going to be 5 to 10 degrees warmer than what we woke up to this morning. Big jump in the temperature out the door. I'll have your extended forecast in 10 seconds.
At Volume Chevrolet, get oil changes for life, plus a 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Visit Volume Chevrolet, I-75 exit 187 in Forsyth. That's VolumeChevrolet.com.
Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. So, cloudier end to the week, not necessarily any overcast days, but cloudier than what we've seen so far, with tomorrow likely being the cloudiest day that we will have. Always a 20% chance for rain, guys. That's not very high at all. Weekend looks sunny, and we're back around average with our temperatures heading into next week.
Thank you, Aaron. Still to come on 41 today, there's a newly crowned Miss Macon. We talked to the title holder about her win and her goals now that she has the Miss Macon crown. Stay with us.
For weather updates on the go, download the 41NBC AccuWeather app and follow 41NBC on Facebook and Twitter.
The Lee and Haley Show, weekdays at noon on 41 NBC.
GMC is the place to be. GMC is an open admission college. All you need is a high school diploma or GED to be accepted. We offer associate and bachelor's degrees in a variety of majors. You could do college your way, on campus, online, remote or hybrid. And we offer free tutoring. Tuition includes the use of textbooks. Financial aid is available through scholarships, loans, and other state aid. We are accredited, which means your credits transfer anywhere. Apply today. Start here. Go anywhere.
Everyone loves more of a good thing.
More.
And Miss Moore was no different. As her name suggested, she loved more.
More? More.
So when Miss Moore was injured, she called Morgan & Morgan. With more lawyers, more offices, and more than $15 billion recovered, she didn't have to ask for more anymore. When you're injured, you deserve more.
One more?
Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Squeaky Clean Car Wash. Every car deserves to be squeaky clean. New, never recycled soaps and solvents. Friendly staff always on site. High-powered vacuums and air sprayers. Free towels and window cleaner. Don't forget to ask for free air fresheners. If you have the dirt and grime but just not the time, swing in and let us give you the squeaky clean shine. Now serving Byron and Perry. New locations coming soon in Warner Robins and Perry.
This is a story of first downs and second chances.
I wanted to keep playing, but my feet hurt.
You'd think all those big league experts could have helped.
You have access to anything, but none of it worked.
His football career ended, but his plantar fasciitis pain didn't. Till he found the Good Feet store.
I got fitted for my arch supports. Let me tell you something. They work.
Now, he recommends Good Feet to
anybody. If you move, go to the Good Feet store.
So get moving. Come in for your free fitting.
This living room had water damage, but you'd never know. This office had water and smoke damage, but you'd never know. And you'd never know that this library had mold, because the homeowners called the professionals at 3E Entity. They're experts in dealing with water damage, fire damage, mold restoration, and storm damage. With super fast response times around the clock. This home had storm damage, but you'd never know. Thanks to 3E Entity, your cleanup and restoration specialist for home or business.
Do you have the right Medicare plan? Do you have the best benefits? Could you save more? The only way you'll know is by comparing plans. The Dare to Compare handbook from Clover Health makes it easy. It's filled with helpful information, guides you through key questions, and helps you organize your healthcare details. You may like your current Medicare plan, but you might be able to do better. You'll never know unless you compare. Call 800-208-2346 for your free Dare to Compare handbook.
This is 41 Today on 41 NBC.
We have Miss Macon 2023, Hannah McGarity. Thank you so much for being with us.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
And congratulations to you.
Thank you.
All right, so first of all, what does being Miss Macon mean to you?
I have absolutely loved being Miss Macon, and I'm so excited because we get to meet so many sponsors, such as Frankie's Boutique on Cherry Street and Capricorn Studios. I was actually a student at Mercer, and we were the first class to ever have a music technology class at Capricorn Studios, so I'm very happy that he is a sponsor of the golf tournament we're going to be having.
All right, super exciting. Now, for those who don't know, every title holder has a community service project or pitch, so tell me a little bit about yours.
My service initiative is Suicide, Let's Talk About What's Happening. I created this initiative in honor of my sister, Rebecca Rowland, who passed away from an overdose. And I'm doing it just for her, and I'm doing it for people who may be struggling like she has, and I just want to do whatever I can to make a difference.
And I know you're sharing that story and information. Where are you sharing that story?
I will be doing a walk with the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention on September 24th. And I'll be actually wearing beads in honor of her. The orange beads actually commemorate losing a sibling. So I'm happy that I will be participating in that and getting to talk to people about Miss Macon organization as well as my service initiative.
All right, and you're also going to go on to compete for Miss Georgia. And I do know that the current Miss Georgia was once a Miss Macon.
She was.
So tell me a little bit about how you're preparing.
I am preparing actually with a former Miss Georgia, Kelsey Hollis. She has been helping me so much with preparing for Miss Georgia. I'll be meeting her this weekend, actually.
And then we also, I know you stay really busy, and you mentioned it before, the 11th annual Teen Golf for Children and Education Golf Tournament. That's happening next month. So tell us a little bit about that.
The golf tournament is a fundraiser for the Children's Miracle Network as well as the Miss Macon Scholarship Fund. We're having numerous sponsors such as New Wave for breakfast and the Wild Wings Cafe for lunch. And we are having a sponsor for raffle such as Forever Diamonds. They are going to be giving us a $500 pair of diamond earrings.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, you got to do the raffle in order to get those diamond earrings. And there's also a sponsor from the Back Burner Restaurant. They're giving a 2-person lobster dinner, so that's a great find. So you again, come to the golf tournament.
All right, and we will have more information about the golf tournament on our website. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.